So there's a television on in the other room so that you guys know, and I also left the convector on. I left the power on in this room. I'm trying to make sure I'm still on camera. I left the power on in this room so I can give you different videos where the TV's on in a different room. There's no television in this room, so there won't ever be a television in this room. So where the TV's on in the other room, where the power's on, where the power's off, where the convector gives us cold air in the summer, heat in the winter. So what I would like to discuss today is, since I don't always record them and I've been giving you guys videos of how it sounds on public transportation, how it sounds in the apartment, different things. That noise that you just heard is my mom. She's cooking, which is nice. Since I wanted to, I'm not giving you too many recordings of them. I want to instead talk about my life story. I wanted to talk about how this was supposed to be some sort of mind control, and I told you in a different video I would talk about how it lacks logic. I don't understand why they thought that as of 2016 they would try to clone me and follow me, harass me, and bang on the walls, drill, make all these noise, talk in my videos, do everything to get me to move. That doesn't sound like it was supposed to be mind control. It sounds like exactly what I said. It was a way of torturing me until I could move. Once they realized that I wouldn't be able to continue to pay the carrying charges, their strategy, I'll call it, because that's what the word they used, changed. So then it went from, oh, we're not going to try to convince you to move, we'll convince you to sue River Bay. And that's my point. Something in that changed. And I'm wondering, I'm going to tell you what my logic says. My logic says it was always about money. When I had equity in this apartment and was paying the carrying charge, it was to their benefit for me to move. Once that changed, because I couldn't pay the carrying charges, that depleted my equity, then it was to their benefit to get me to sue. And that's my point. This seems to be a criminal organization. Why is it not something else? Because they unfortunately, and someone said that they didn't wire this correctly. Well, I'm happy for that because I got a chance to hear them. But once their I'll say strategy changed, I could tell that they were trying to exploit my situation, exploit me. Well, here's another part of that. The other part of that is that they want to keep saying, well, it changed in this year, that year. It couldn't have. So they didn't want me to tell you folks my life story because that would make it obvious that I wasn't desperate for money. That's another change. So all of those things show that I wasn't desperate for money. I wasn't desperate they said I would want to be a YouTube star. My previous channel didn't have enough videos for me to be a YouTube star. That's what this caused. This caused a group of people who I don't know, and that's another point that I wanted to make. When they're following me, I don't know them. And when I used to show you guys videos on the bus, if you want to, I said I was going to go back over my videos and create a playlist so that it was kind of monthly. There are over 900 and something videos, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But it seems like they wanted to make me desperate. And I'm going to title this video Desperate, because that's what they are. They're desperate. So when they started doing this, it seems like they wanted to create something that isn't true. When I'm telling you my life story, you folks can see there wasn't any desperation. You know, until 2016, everything was great. You can see from the recruitment letter. You can see from my past reference letters. You can see from the thank you cards. There wasn't any desperation in me. And they were attacking me saying, oh, you were desperate for a man. No, I wasn't. They said the guy that I had emailed was someone I met on a dating site, or that they thought I never met in person, that I met him online. I never engaged in any online dating. Not to say that that's desperation, but I never did. So that's the point. Like, I wasn't involved in any desperate, relationships. That's my point. And even when you look at the old letters that I put up on Twitter, there was no desperation there. So what they wanted to do was make me look desperate so that they could use me to sue. But there wasn't any desperation there. This is, as you guys have been on this journey with me, and as I've put in the videos, there wasn't any desperation. The last point I want to make is that when they're talking about how my body, unfortunately, is involuntarily moving, they said, well, you could be faking it. Why would I fake it? That's my point. Like, any human being who's been able to see my life before 2016 and my life after would say, why would I choose this? Who would choose this? I wouldn't. I wouldn't choose this. I'm going to end on that note. Thank you for watching.